I'm in the Go book, and we are doing Word Chapter 2, and we are doing Project 2B. I'm on page 196, and I've already started Word, and I have formatting marks and the rulers are displayed, and I want to go to the Design tab. And in the document formatting group here, I want to click paragraph spacing, which is right here. And the default paragraph spacing is 0 points before, 8 points after, and line spacing of 1.08. And if we do no paragraph space, we get 0, 0, and 1. And it says click no paragraph space, so we're going to select that one. And now we're going to start entering our letter. And I'm going to pause the video and just type in the next few lines. Okay, and after hitting enter on an email address or something that's obviously a web address, Word automatically changes it into a hyperlink. And if that happens, you can just right click on it and choose remove hyperlink, and it'll go away. Okay, we want to select the first paragraph here, and we want to make it bold. I'm just going to do a Control B for bold. That's faster. And then we want to go to the Home tab, and we want to set the font size to 16, which is one of the presets. Then I want to select the second and third paragraphs, and I want to make them bold. I'm going to do Control B again, and I'm going to change their font size to 12 from 11. And with those paragraphs still selected, I want to align right, which I could also do Control R. And click anywhere in the first paragraph, and in the paragraph group, which is right here, click the Borders button arrow, and at the bottom click Borders and Shading. So we're going to put in our own custom border here. Looks like we're going to do a line underneath. And in the Borders and Shading box, click on the Borders tab, and under the Borders tab, under Style, I want a single solid line, which is what I've got. And for width, I want 3 points, which is a big fat line. And then I want it underneath, and I want to apply it just to that paragraph, and then I can click OK, and now that's what it looks like. And now we're going to save this as a template, and so just do save here, and under type, one of our options here is Word Template, D-O-T for template instead of document. And we are now on the top of page 198. And after I select that, it says check out the path here. And this is where the custom templates get saved. So it's in my documents in a folder called custom templates. And in the file name box, we're going to do our last name. So put your last name, first name, 2B, letterhead, template, and click on save. Okay, and then we go to File, and we're going to close that. And now I'm on the bottom of page 198, activity 2.14. And with Word open but no documents displayed, click the File tab. Okay, so now we're in Backstage view here. And want to select New. And click on Personal here. And it should give us a list of our personal templates. Now, the template that I created a little bit ago does not appear to be showing up here. Whoops. Let's try that again. But it's not going to show. So I'm not sure if I did something wrong or my computer is set up differently, but what I'm going to do instead is to go to Open, and we're going to open the letterhead template. Now the only thing we need to do is remember that when we're done with this, to save it not as a template, but to save it as an actual document, and that will leave this available to be used again in the future. And really that's all a template is it's a Word document that you use as a starting point. I mean, technically the way you're supposed to do it is to put to save it as a template, but you can save it as an ordinary Word document. The only tricky part, I said, is remembering that when you save it, you got to save it with a new name. So we're going to save this, do a save as, and we're going to go to let me see, I want to go to the student data files for Word 2. And we're going to call this last name, first name, 2B, and then cover letter. And enter. And I made a mistake there. I didn't save it as a document. So let's go and do a save as again. And go to the same place. But down here, make sure you change it back to a document. And that's going to be cover letter DOCX. Okay. So now I've got an extra template out there that we'll have to delete when I get done with all of this. Go to the Insert tab, and we're going to put a footer in like we always do. So go to Footer and edit footer. And then down here, we're going to go to Document Info. We're going to put the file name in there. And save your document, and that's the bottom of page 199. And now we're at the top of page 200. Word has a feature called Autocorrect, which is kind of cool. If you misspell a word in a common way, let's close this, like TEH, for example, it automatically changes it to the word the. Notice it also put a capital T in there. It will put capital letters at the beginning of sentences for you automatically, too. And you can add your own autocorrect, okay? So we want to go to the File tab. And now we're in Backstage View, and on the left we want to go to Options and go to the Proofing and go to Autocorrect Options. And so there's a list of things here. If you scroll down this is kind of a lengthy list, but it shows you a lot of possible spelling mistakes that will be corrected. And so if you type one of those things on the left, you'll automatically get it replaced with what's on the right. And we're going to put our own in here. We're going to put resume with 2 E's on the end, and when that happens, we want to replace it with the correct spelling. And click on Add, and that is now part of our autocorrect. And we're also going to do another one. Go up to the replace box. It's already selected, so I can just type on top of it. COMPUTR. It's going to be replaced with the word computer. And click on Add. And then click on OK. And click on OK. And now we're back in our document, and we've added some autocorrect options. We want to do Control End to move to the end of the document, which is not very far from the top. You could also just click there and hit Enter 3 times. And on the Insert tab, in the text group here, we want to put the date and the time. And we want the third date format, and click on OK. And we want to press enter 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then type the following address, but don't press enter at the end. I'm going to pause the video again. Okay, I'm back. I've got the cursor on the end of the last line, and we need to press enter twice, and our document should look pretty much like the one on the bottom of page 201. And now type the salutation, press enter twice, and then we're going to misspell a word here. And now watch when you hit the space bar, computer changes to computer with an E in it. It's using that autocorrect we just put in there. And then continue typing at the top of page 202. Whoops, not no, my. Okay, we're going to type resume with 2 E's and a comma, and it automatically replaces it for us. And now space after the comma, and then okay, and now we should look like what we see on the top of page 202, figure 2.25, and there should be a red wavy line under, I'm sorry, not a red, but a blue wavy line under which is Word's way of telling you that you have a grammar mistake or some type of word usage mistake. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it isn't. In this case, it is correct. We're on number 9 now. We want to press enter 2 times, and we want to insert the cover text. So we go over here to object, and we want text from a file, and we want I think the file cover letter text. There we go, and insert that. And now we've got the rest of our cover letter. And we do have a few more spelling mistakes in here with the red lines, and we also have a couple of blue wavy lines indicating grammar mistakes. We want to press enter once to leave a blank line, then type sincerely. Hit enter 4 times. Press enter twice, and save our document. And we're sneaking up on 14 minutes here for this video, so we'll stop right here and we'll continue on page 203 with the next video.